Okay, he's here. We're ready to rock. I cannot wait. I've been looking forward to this all week long. Huge fan here on Willard and Dibs, 95.7 The Game. Bill Burr, comedian, joins us now live. He has got a show at the Greek Theater in Berkeley coming up a week from Saturday. That is June 8th. You know Bill's film, Old Dads, which he co-wrote, directed, stars in. That premiered on Netflix last October. New hour special live at Red Rocks also premiered last year on Netflix, currently streaming. I've seen it. It's fantastic. There's more to say, but you know who we're talking about. It's this man. Hey, Bill, how you doing?
What's going on, guys? How are you?
We're fantastic, and so thrilled to have you. And as I said, huge fan, so I don't want to come off as combative at all. However, let me start by congratulating you on the Boston Celtics being back in the NBA Finals for the first time, since they lost to the Warriors.
Yes, it's been a long. Since you guys bought a couple of titles, that was fantastic basketball. That was fantastic. Watching the Warriors come back down 3-1 against Oklahoma, and it's like, wow, next year, can Oklahoma dig down deeper? Are we going to get another classic 7-game series? Nope. The best guy's going to go over there. Two most boring seasons in the NBA ever.
Yeah, but then
I respect your first one.
How about the fourth one that came at the expense of the Boston Celtics? Do you respect that one?
I don't know which one you're talking about. I honestly don't. I don't watch the NBA because I don't like pile-on championship teams. I didn't even like the one we had in 2008. So I don't get this, like, I can't beat you guys, so I'm just going to join your team. It's confusing to me.
Well, Bill,
Which is fine if that's how you do it, but, like, walking around acting like, I got 5, Jordan has 6, am I in the conversation? It's like Jordan didn't join the Pistons, he beat them. He didn't join the Celtics, he beat them. I don't know. The kids today, they dunk on nobody. There's nobody standing in the lane anymore. No one's allowed to be there, and they dunk on nobody and then scream in the crowd like they're in 300. I don't get it.
Wait, so are you not into the finals that are about to start, even though it's your team?
I am flipping back and forth, watching the Rangers-Panthers. I like the Stanley Cup playoffs is the thing that everybody in this country misses. It's literally one of the greatest, like, what you have to go through. Dude, last year, Kachuk was playing with a broken sternum. His brother was dressing him, and then he watched the NBA, and they're all, flopping all over the court like soccer players. So, I mean, if that's the sport you guys are into, I get it. I get that. That makes sense for the West Coast.
Well, I tell you what, though, Bill. I tell you what, hockey is about to maybe have a little bit of a resurgence just because Boston University's Macklin Celebrini is about to be a San Jose Shark. Have you been watching him?
Dude, I got 2 kids, 7 and 4. I'm watching like Bluey. I'm doing the best I can out here, but I heard he got picked out there. That's great. San Jose Sharks. I mean, they've come close a lot. So I think we'll see what happens. You never know.
Is that where the inspiration for Old Dads came from? The fact that you're an old dad, and I actually refer to myself, I'm 55 with a 2-year-old, as Grandpa Daddy. So when I hear you talking about old dads, is that really what that's all about? Is you being an old dad yourself?
Yes, that's exactly. Oh man, nothing gets past you.
Pretty sharp over here, kid.
Hey, you're an old dad. Was that movie Old Dads about your experience? Wow, man, I see how you got that gig, dude.
I mean, is there your next movie going to be?
Can you pick me some winners tonight against the spread? I mean, you are just on it, dude. You are dialed in.
I mean, maybe you and I can co-write a movie about being redheaded and bald.
My next movie is called Bald Ginger. What do you think that's about?
Exactly. It's actually about me and you, Bill, because we're both in the same camp there. Bald and Ginger.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, man. That's funny. The great Bill Burr is with us at the Greek, June 8th, next Saturday night. Hey, Bill, is it true that they came to you for the Tom Brady roast and you just didn't feel like you could do it?
No, that's not true.
Okay.
Everything gets taken out of context. They asked me a couple of years ago, and I was editing Old Dad, so I couldn't do it. And then the roast didn't happen. And then this time it came through. I was not asked. No.
Okay. What did you watch it? What'd you think?
I did not watch it. No.
Okay. I mean, like...
I'll be honest with you, as a Patriots fan, I feel like he got roasted while he was playing with all of those trumped-up charges. I mean, it was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in my life.
How do you feel, and I don't even know if you know this, but because of the draft position, because of the way they play, there have been a lot of times, and again, not a comparison in terms of their achievements or anything like that. Tom's name comes up a lot when people are trying to assess the potential future of Brock Purdy. How does that make a Patriots fan feel?
Oh, well, I would love to make your day and say we're concerned about it, but we're not. All you guys, like, the joy you guys have that we're bad now, all I hear is, thank God you're done kicking our asses for 2 straight decades. That's all I hear. We had a great run. I hope you guys have a good run. You know, I'm not rooting against anybody. I will tell you, this year's Super Bowl is the easiest money ever. Chiefs getting points in the Super Bowl, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it losing that money, and I put down.
Now, why did you, like, when you were, go back to when you thought that's easy money. Why? Just because of Mahomes? What was your thought on the game?
Yes, because those guys win games. Teams that know how to win games they should lose, and teams that don't know how to win lose games they should win. And that's what happened that day. 49ers should have won. 49ers were a better team. They just don't know how to do it yet, but that's okay for you guys because they're young. So, and then you need to have that bitter pill, take that loss, and you learn something from it. It's a great thing. So as devastating as that was to watch, because it was the weirdest thing. I had money on the Chiefs. I was at the game, and I was rooting for the 49ers. My buddy's like, dude, you're literally like rooting against – sorry, I'm on a busy street here. You're rooting against your money. It's like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, I like the 49ers way back. I didn't like them in 81. I was a Cowboys fan when Tom Landry was there, but once they went Jerry Jones and how about them Cowboys and it became like Saddle Ranch, I wasn't into it.
What had you as a Cowboy fan at one point in your life?
Oh my God, the cheerleaders. I mean, it was like those outfits came out right when Charlie's Angels came out, and all the chicks had the feathered hair. They were, showing the girls. It was fantastic. I mean, you have no idea. When that came out, nobody had cheerleaders, and they came out, and that outfit was so iconic. They haven't even changed it, and doesn't even look out of date. It's like still looks amazing.
Yeah, and that was back before you had the internet and your even accessibility to what they had going on HBO and Cinemax. So really, that's about all we had, right, Bill, in terms of titillation?
It was a little more innocent than that for me. I wasn't looking at it that way. I was like 8 years old, dude. I mean, I wasn't like, I got to finish this interview here. Yeah, so I mean, I was just looking at them like, I was like, they were just gorgeous. They were goddesses. I mean, I wasn't looking at it like, yeah, like some auto work UPS driver.
Bill Burr, Greek Theater, June 8th, a week from Saturday, with us here on 95.7 The Game. Bill, this is a completely random, off-topic question, but I'm a huge consumer of stand-up comedy, and I've always felt like doing it outdoors as opposed to indoors where the laughter really resonates might be a challenge. Like, I've been to outdoor shows before, and it's different. And the Greek Theater that you'll do up here is outdoors. Am I making something up, or is that more of a challenge for you?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's more like they just have the sound systems dialed in now. Back in the day, I did a big radio tour and used to get that slap back off the back of the arena, and it sounded like you were on a bad cell phone call, and you had to slow down and ignore the sound of your own voice coming back. That was a weird thing. And outdoor gigs were definitely tough, but like they really, like, the technology today is incredible. And also, it's like back in the day when I would do outdoor gigs, no one knew who I was, and I wasn't good. So it was more that than the elements. So now I like to think I know what I'm doing, and people are coming out to see me. And like I said, these, the technology people have really dialed in the sound and everything. It's incredible.
How much of it is off the cuff versus how much is ready to go and part of your plan?
Oh, I mean, as much as possible off the cuff. You're always avoiding your act if you can, if you're a comedian.
That's interesting. I don't know that that's what I would have guessed for your answer.
Well, hey, a broken clock's wrong a couple times a day, right? However that expression goes. Look at you. Good Lord, how big is your ego? Well, that's surprising.
Well, Bill, it's quite large, actually, to the point where we wanted to ask if you would rate the impression. I'm not a great impressionist, but boy, I like to try. And we were recording stuff earlier, and I truly am. I mean this. I'm not saying because it's an interview. I'm truly a very big fan, and I'm coming to the show next Saturday night at the Greek Theater.
Lord, dude, just play your impression.
Let's go. Let's go. Here it is. Play it.
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to the Greek, and you're going to see Bill Burr. You're going to sit on a concrete slab. You're going to get drunk, and you're going to laugh. You see Bill Burr. That's what you're going to do.
All right, Bill.
I'm a little more annoying than that. That was pretty good. That's cadence down. You had the cadence down pretty good, though.
We actually had a listener say that they were going to listen to this interview and try to figure out which one of us was laughing because we'd have the same gravel laugh.
Listen, buddy, I'm getting single white female vibes from you, and is anything else you want to do?
Yeah. No,
I'll be in the third row at the show.
You're going to see me after the show next Saturday night, Bill. It's happening.
Yeah, and I imagine you're probably going to stand up in the middle of the show like Glenn Close in The Natural, dressed all in white.
What is this? What is the busy street you're walking down? What are you doing right now?
None of your business.
Oh, there it is.
I'm going to be at the Greek Theater, or whatever the hell it's called, up there in Berkeley with all those liberals, man, up there with their Birkenstocks, figuring out the world without really doing anything.
That's exactly right, Bill. And we are out.
That's right. All you need as a white person is put a BLM sign in your window, and you've changed the world. And then you can blame red hats for everything else.
That's the plan. You know us so well. Bill, hey, thanks, man. We look forward to checking you out next Saturday night.
And then on the other side, all you need is a four-wheeler and a fishing rod and you a man or whatever the hell they're thinking. I hate everybody.
We've got that, too, in certain spots, too, Bill. Yeah. Thanks so much, my friend.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for helping me promote my show.
Yeah,
I'll see you.
You got it. All right, there it is, Bill.
You got it. It's just so funny. So funny.
What a mess.